As we went through this last portal's intense energies, this has put increased pressure on the powers who were, and have put them into a complete state of major panic. What is happening, they cannot control or stop. We are well on our way to a full planetary awakening, and there is absolutely nothing they can do about it. Be aware of this as the energies continue to intensify in the days, weeks, and months ahead. As the energies come in, this is bringing up to the surface all energies which are not in alignment with 5D frequencies. The old paradigm ship of power over is sinking, and the new paradigm of true equality, peace, and abundance for all, which is in the hearts of all humanity, is rising. Quoted from David Wilcock. Media control, widespread apathy, and brainwashing is no longer enough to prevent a mass public awakening. We are now seeing the ultimate example of a vast empire in decline. Its death rattles are becoming increasingly obvious to an emboldened, awake, and aware mass public. The world is hitting bottom, much like the process of how a drug addict realizes he needs to let go of the addiction in order to live a better life, or any life at all. The phrase, "the darkest hour is before the dawn," may sound like a cliche, but it perfectly illustrates how the healing process actually works. We may be seeing that worldwide bottom right now, with the promise of much happier times ahead. Major events are happening at a ferocious speed. End of quote. Furious, that's what it is. Major events are happening at a furious speed. End of quote. Quoted from Mahela Astrology. We are experiencing some very intense energy. We are moving into a new paradigm, and how we choose to manifest this paradigm is up to us. Is this the time we have been waiting for? Is it time for ascension or open contact with our brothers and sisters from space? I do know that our sun is completing her magnetic pole shift that happens every 11 years. I think ISON is helping the sun complete her turn this time. If we are moving into a higher frequency, the sun must be doing that also, along with our solar system. I do know that we crossed the galactic center in December of 2012, and we are now in a much higher frequency space, which will probably get higher as we move farther into this space. Some people are calling this space the photon belt. We will be able to see ISON as it comes closer to Earth in December. On New Year's Day, we will start out with a major cardinal fast-acting cross in the heavens. Hold on to your hats, because life is about to become even more interesting. So be it. End of quote. And quoted from Sheldon Neidl. The present time is one of transitions. Your current reality is fading and is in dire need of change. Those in heaven who oversee this know this and are moving it toward one where your consciousness expands and you encounter your inner earth neighbors and us. This set of major changes to your concept of reality will accelerate you toward full consciousness. The present lack of disclosure cannot go on much longer. In fact, heaven has set a timeline for how this is supposed to happen. This is why we know that your immediate future will bring the changes we discussed, as well as first contact. This realm of yours is living on borrowed time. The moment for our official entry into this reality is very close. Your future is to be filled with freedom, wondrous happenings, and a grand reunion with all of us. Right now, you are in the midst of changes that are the precursors to full consciousness. These subtle alterations are doing what it took us many lifetimes to achieve. You are safely on the road to a new reality that requires your full participation. Thus, heaven has forged a special partnership between the Agarthans, the Galactic Federation, and us. This partnership is altering your reality in very precise ways. The current aspects that seemingly control your reality are fading. Their powers will be replaced by those who intend only the blessed best for you and all of humanity. At present, your reality seems stalled, while promises are flashed before you and never realized. Rumors fly around like a swarm of hungry gnats. Confusing information, likewise, is continually bombarding you. This unholy situation is now ready to unravel. A wondrous event is ready to happen. Do not be discouraged. Remain positive. Good things are about to happen. A new reality, my dear ones, is to be born. The coming surprise will demonstrate what is real. We ask only that you hold to the energy of hope and of forging a new prosperous reality. Prosperous. These marvelous things are becoming real. Your spiritual and star families are here. The moment arrives for celebration. The time comes to rid this realm of its malignant oppressors. These glorious events are to bring with them the final curtain to what the Dark Cabal minions have done for millennia. Rejoice! The time for your victory is at hand. Quoted from Carolyn Aguirre. As the wheel of this year nears the end of its cycle, it's often felt as if each season passed in a flurry, like a sudden snowstorm blowing across the wide open plains. Although there was much joy and cause for celebration, there were also times when we may have felt pushed and pulled in all directions. In my life this year was incredibly eventful in many ways. I still remember back in February, during my morning meditation, when suddenly the word change came to my mind. I felt deep within, and with all my knowing, this was to be a year of great change. I didn't know how or even why back then, but change would definitely knock on my door. The energetic fluxes which have accompanied us throughout most of this year have brought enormous amounts of love and new ways of being, which have enabled us to move forward with confidence in regards to inner transformation, emergence, spiritual growth, clarity, and a deeper understanding of purpose within our present lifetime. We can't deny there is still turmoil in certain areas of our world, but there is also hope. Where there is hope, there is light. It is my greatest hope that in the coming year, that we will see the needed changes within our societies, our governments, which will define the road towards a world that works for everyone. There is also a heightened degree of transparency, and it's spreading like wildfire throughout our governments, our societies, and within our personal lives. I've felt the need to become more transparent myself. The ego is our greatest obstacle. It is what stands between us and our awakened joy. The strength of the ego self is defined by the degree of investment that we have in the people, experiences, and situations that surround us. By divesting ourselves of our attachment to the objects of our lives and becoming transparent to their impact, we become unassailable emotionally and spiritually. This is yet another opportunity which has opened up for us. the choice to become transparent or not. In other words, letting go of our ego. There are many light workers, light holders, and wayshowers who are working hard to create the new paradigm for our rapidly changing planet. We are all bringing forth the light, and we are all participants at this amazing time in the ascension of our planet. We're moving forward, each and every one of us in our own unique way, and this indeed is a tremendous blessing. It is one which merits enormous gratitude and thanksgiving. End of quote.